Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here with PlayerSelectGaming, and we're back for another Q&A video. And it's been a while since we've done a Q&A video, and of course we're doing the face cam like we usually do for Q&A videos. And I kind of want to do face cam like more often since the last Q&A, but I kind of didn't really do that. Christmas and New Year's and being gone and being sick really threw that all for a loop. And so yeah, maybe we'll try to do it a little bit more after this. And trying to do more live streams too. Got to figure out what time we want to do that. And before we get started with the Q&A, I have a couple questions for you guys. Excuse me, still getting over this stupid cough. What time do you usually watch my videos? I release my videos at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I don't know if people watch them at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be like 1 p.m. or 12 p.m. Pacific. I don't know. I'm thinking about pushing it back to 5 p.m. That way, it's later for people to watch both on the East Coast and the West Coast. I don't know. Let me know what time in your time zone that you watch my videos, because I'm trying to adjust that so that way everybody sees the videos and it's not too early for people and it gets pushed out of their subscription feed. And so, yeah, okay, phone notification. It's a tweet. We'll talk about that later, or I'll deal with that later. And so let me just go over here and click on my, there we go, Q&A page. And we got a bunch of Q&A questions, so we'll get through them as fast as we can. Not really like zooming fast, but we'll do some of it. And while I'm doing it, I think I'm going to work on, I don't really know. I think I'm going to try to take this, I'm making like a river type thing through here, and I'm going to take it out there because I'm going to build like a beach house like out right there. And then the end portal is right, it is right over there. I have a cobblestone pillar with a ladder going up toward it. Why am I getting all these phone notifications right now? And then I will build to there, and then I don't know, I might build an underground water thing with glass. I don't know yet. And so we're going to work on that. And so the first question is, what was inspiration for your channels? What gaming mouse to use? Well, for gaming mouse, I use the Logitech G700S. I reviewed it over on my other channel, tgameandtech, youtube.com/tgameandtech. That link is in the description below. I use it. The battery life isn't very good, but it is a pretty nice gaming mouse. So it has like 12, 15 different buttons. I can't remember. But I do have a review of it over on my gaming channel. And what inspiration for your channel? I need to make another bucket, I think. My first channel, my tech channel, I know I have buckets somewhere, but I can't find them all. My inspiration for my tech channel was kind of Soldier Knows Best and some guy called iCryptic. I think his name's Phil Sinowitz. I can't pronounce his last name. I don't watch his channel anymore because I'm just really not interested in that stuff anymore. But those are really the first tech YouTubers that I watched. I watched a little bit of Techno Buffalo 2 back in the day, and I still watch them now. But those are the first people that really inspired me to do a YouTube channel about technology. And so I thought, well, gee whiz, I can do this, you know, about tech. I like talking about phones and apps and stuff like that. So I can do this. Of course I can do this. And so, okay, hold on. I need to think about this. And so I decided I'm going to make a YouTube channel. And so I waited a long time till I decided on a name because, you know, I think that's one of those things you got to choose carefully. Now I kind of realize that it's better to choose something that's like less specific. Like if I chose a name like Tyler Reviews Apple, I can't really go and then review Android then. That's very limiting. And so, and you know, through talking with other YouTubers and doing stuff, I have now realized that, you know, your channel should have more than just, you know, one thing on it. It should have many things if you want to have many things on it. This water is going to be terrible looking. Okay, there we go. And so, yeah, they were kind of my inspiration for that. And then in terms of my gaming channel, inspiration for that was definitely Doc, Doc M77, one of my favorite gaming YouTubers. Then I watched, after I watched Doc, trying to think who else I watched. You know, I watched a lot of guys from the Minecraft, and I still do. Vintage Beef, I watched a lot of Vintage Beef back in the day, and I still watch his videos every now and then. But you know, I've changed what gaming channels I watch. I watch some, like I go through stages and like seasons of gaming channels that I'll watch. You know, I watched Captain Sparkles every now and then a little bit. I haven't watched some of his stuff lately. It just changes, you know. It's not always constant. Changes, you know, whenever I feel like watching something different. And so, and I watch some other smaller YouTubers, you know, Artie's Games, doing collabs with him, Becky Megan, Kestel's channel whenever he actually uploaded stuff, but he hasn't uploaded stuff in a while. And I'll get to that in a little bit. Somebody asked about a collab with him. Why isn't this working? Okay. And somebody asked, what religion are you? I've said in multiple videos, you know, about church and like faith and stuff like that. And I fall under the Christian religion. And I don't like the whole stigma that like it's a religion, like you have to be a goody two shoes, because it's not about being a goody two shoes. And people who act like they are perfect and say that they're Christians, like, oh, well, I'm perfect. I don't do bad things. You know, I'm a perfect child. I'm a perfect citizen. You know, nobody's perfect. You know, I'll say that right now. We're all messed up. And that's kind of what makes, you know, true Christianity interesting, because it's like, you know, okay, we acknowledge that we're so messed up that we can't do it on our own, and like we're fallen people, you know, we're jacked up, and so we need somebody to help make us perfect. And you know, I look around and I see like Westboro Baptist Church, like those guys, they are not Christians. They might say that they're Christian faith and they might label themselves as Christians, but they are not. One thing, you know, that really gives Christians a bad name is people acting out like in hate, like burning down things and killing people. Like, you know, I know the Old Testament stuff. If you read Old Testament, you know, some of that is like very graphic. But you know, it was different. It's, you have to explain it a lot, and it's a lot of history and biblical knowledge. And I don't have time to explain that all in this video. But, you know, in the New Testament, Jesus says they'll know you're Christians by your love. And there's a lot of people that claim to be Christians that don't show any type of love whatsoever. They're very judgmental, very hypocritical, and it really, really annoys me. And so, yeah, that's my little rant there. That's not to say that, you know, all Christians are like that. Definitely all of them are not. But, you know, people like Westboro Baptist Church and stuff like that, no. They just give Christianity a terrible name. And, you know, I hate to see what it's going to be like for them on Judgment Day. But, yeah, long story short, yes, I am a Christian. And, you know, if you have any more questions about that, I can explain that. But, you know, I'm not into judging and condemning people. I don't agree with a lot of things people do, but that doesn't mean I treat them any different or treat them like lesser human beings or something like that. If you've been paying attention, at least recently, the whole Phil Robertson thing, I think that was completely blown out of proportion. The kind of attitude that Phil had in the interview is just his personality type. And whenever it's in the TV show, nobody has any problem with it. Oh, they think it's funny. But the moment he says something like that, with his same personality that regards to his faith and his personal beliefs, people had a terrible issue with it. And I don't know why. Because he goes on to say, you know, that being said, you know, I might disagree with people, but I would never treat somebody like they're inferior to me based, you know, just because they disagree with me. And, you know, that's true. And, like, if you watch videos of him and he says that kind of stuff, but, I mean, right there he's saying, you know, I'm not going to treat somebody different or act like I hate somebody just because they don't agree with me. And you know, I'm friends with people who don't agree with everything I say, and I don't agree with everything they do, but I don't treat them like they're terrible people, because everybody's a person. And so, yeah, that's enough rambling about that. If you have any more questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them, because we have a lot of questions we need to go over. And so, you should get an Instagram. It would be awesome. I do have an Instagram, and I'm trying to figure out this stupid water. My Instagram is Tyler, TGNT. I've had Instagram for a while now. And I go on these weird Instagram binges where, like, I'll not upload anything to Instagram for like a week, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh my goodness, I haven't uploaded anything to Instagram for a week, and then I'll upload like 50 things. So yeah, I have Instagram, Tyler TGNT. My Q&A is, where in PA do you live? I live in Bedford County. I'm not giving you the exact town because that's creepy, and I don't want people randomly visiting me that I have no idea who you are. But I live in Bedford County. It's not that big of a county. It's in South Central Pennsylvania. And so, yeah, that's that. How do you talk in your vid with a headset with a mic on it? That's not really a Q&A question. I don't know if it is or not. That's kind of hard to explain. You just plug in your microphone in your video and, like, your headphones, I mean. And then you get a program like Bandicam, and you set it to record certain things like your headphone or your microphone, and you can just plug your headphones into your computer and you listen. And that's how I record videos. I know I just simplified it by like a ton, and it's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's basically how it's done. you need a recording program, something like Bandicam, if you want to like record Minecraft or something. So we need to take this down another level. Hold on. When are you doing Feed the Beast again? I love the series with Kestel, Becky, and yourself. Be fun to see that again. Probably my favorite series on YouTube with all three of you playing Feed the Beast. Oh my, it's night. I need to go to the end too. Out of Ender Pearls. Feed the Beast. As you guys know, and I've said before, Feed the Beast has not been updated, and I actually did play around with the newer versions of Feed the Beast, and I'm just completely like mind blown with all this random stuff. Like I tried one of the other packs, and it's just like 5,000 things. I don't know how to deal with all this stuff, so I have to do a little bit more reading up on it. But we kind of stopped Feed the Beast because 1, 2. Okay, hold on. That's 1, 2. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes. We kind of just stopped Feed the Beast because we all got kind of busy. We were all pretty busy to begin with, and it was just kind of hard to get already, like, to get us all together to recording, just because we were all doing like different things. And Kestel, if you've been wondering where he's been at, I've talked to him recently, and he's just very busy working with Social Blade right now. He headed up their whole website redesign, and he's working on an Android app which is released, and I think it's soon to be iOS app. And so he's been very busy. So that's where he's been. Okay, we need to deal with this. And so I don't know if we'll ever all do a series again. You know, we want to do some more UHC. You know, Becky Megan hosted one of those UHC matches, and we definitely want to do one of those again now that we actually have the hang of it. And some more collab stuff is in the works for in the future. And so, you know, we'll see. You know, I don't know exactly what we will do or what's going to be in terms of collabs, but, you know, you never know. I don't know if when Kestel will come back to YouTube or if he will, because he's pretty busy right now. And so that's kind of up in the air. But, yeah. So, I don't know. That's the quick answer. I don't know. Not to sound like a creeper, pun intended. I want to know about... Okay, I already talked about the general area I live. I live in Pennsylvania. Town is Bedford County. What... Will you do modded survival or Feed the Beast? I might do a modded survival with my own mods that I actually know how to use. Because honestly, all this like Feed the Beast stuff is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. Okay, I need to... Maybe this here? Like that? No? Maybe? Okay, hold on. I need to get more water. Yeah, I don't know. I might do a modded series instead of just regular Feed the Beast. Because there's just way too many mods in there for me to like know... Like, things have changed since I've played Feed the Beast. It's just nuts. Are you going to do anything special for the 50th episode? And I'm sorry I don't have names with these because I kind of forgot to do that whenever I was copying and pasting them. So there's not names with any of these questions. Oh, no, don't do that. No. Are you planning to do anything special for the 50th episode? I don't know. I might. We'll see. Can I put this here? What? Like, seriously? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. This water is just acting terrible. Okay, come on. I'm like trying to move my head so I can see. Well, either way, this is kind of what we're going to get going for. Let's just dig to the ocean. What religion are you? Already answered that. Ever thought about a server where you and your fans could be free to do creative builds? I've thought about it. But honestly... I don't know if enough people would be interested because, you know, using a server costs money. Well, I did have somebody offer to give me a server, so that is true. I need to mark this because this is where there's an entrance down below to a cave. Somebody did offer to give me a server. I'm not going to say who, but it was from a server hosting company for in exchange for like some either server advertisement, like on the actual server, or pre-rolls for my channel. But we'll see. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not against the idea, and I definitely want to do some stuff with my viewers, but I just don't know if I'm going to launch a whole server yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about it. If you guys are interested, let me know down in the comments below, and then we can think about it some more. Will you ever do this with other YouTubers? I have before, and I will continue to do collabs every now and then. They don't happen like all the time, like some people do collabs, but I do have some planned for the future. and I am working with some stuff. Actually, we have one plan to do tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you. Hopefully it all goes to plan, because that'd be pretty fun. Gotta hold on and get out of here and check my list here. I gotta take a drink too. Hold on. This is good water. It's refreshing. Out of this big cup full of ice and water. It's called a man cup. That's a man cup. Okay. Do you like the lapis enchanting? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cough again. In Minecraft 1.8. Another question. Will you ever do Feed the Beast again? I kind of already answered that. It's up in the air right now. You're my favorite YouTuber. I love the content you produce. Content, you probably mean. Why, thank you. The lapis enchanting in the new version of Minecraft, you know, I'm not like completely against it, but I'm not like, yes, enchanting's been changed. I mean, I'm kind of just like, you know, okay, it's here. You know, we just got to get used to it. That's kind of how I feel about it. Okay, do I want to do... I think I'm just going to do this. I mean, repairing is going to be a lot easier. That's the thing. If repairing would have been changed at all, it would have been terrible. I think it would have been a terrible update. But since repairing your stuff's a lot easier, I think it'll be okay. We just got to give it time and adjust to it and see, you know, how it works. And then we'll be able to tell. That's got to go. Then we'll be able to tell, you know, whether or not it was good or not. What else was there? Oh, yeah, favorite YouTuber. Thank you. That really does mean a lot whenever people say, you know, oh, you're my favorite YouTuber. I watch your content all the time. Or they compare me to somebody like Captain Sparkles. I'm like, what? He has like 5 million subscribers. Actually, I don't know how many he has. But that's just crazy. And as a content creator, we don't always say it sometimes. We are extremely thankful for comments and stuff like that. Just comments in general. Because we always appreciate it when people actually take time to watch our content. And just take time to be awesome, too. You guys are awesome. How long have you had a YouTube channel? This gaming channel is just over a year old. It became a year old last December, at the beginning of December. And so, I mean, we aren't doing too bad for barely being over a year old. I think I might get... I got to figure out what I want to do with this. I got to get water here. Well, where's the ocean? Let's get some water. Yeah, I've had this YouTube channel here for... Can I... Oh, I can't take that. Yes. I didn't know if I'd be able to take that or not. But it does make that an infinite source. And I've had T-Game and Tech for... I gotta think. How long have I had that channel? Probably 3 years or something like that. I can't remember. But I've had T-Game and Tech a lot longer than I've had PlayerSelectGaming. And I feel like I'm just now getting to the point where I'm producing the content I want to produce on T-Game and Tech. You know, I've always enjoyed making reviews. But before, I feel like I've been pigeonholed into just reviews and just technology because of my name. But kind of getting out of that, which is good. I'm producing more like vlogish content, like the Man Skills series, which is fun. I have a new video of that coming out today, which would be Saturday. And just general, like more informal stuff, because, you know, I've heard it over and over and over again. People come for your for the content, but they stay for you, like the creator. And I had trouble like believing that at first, but I think it's actually true. If people like you, they'll stick around, they'll watch your videos, really, no matter what your video is. I mean, unless it's something they really just don't like. Like if somebody comes to my channel and they like Apple stuff, and I do Apple like coverage every now and then, but they still like me as a creator, they're probably not going to watch like my Android videos, but they might watch my other videos. And so that's why playlists come in handy too. You know, make playlists just for reviews, just for like man skills. And so, yeah, I got to get over here and do it to this side. But, you know, I feel like I'm just getting into the groove for T-Game and Tech. Okay, do I have a water here? Yes, I do, I think. Do I have water there? There's like a water missing somewhere there. Maybe not. Is it fixed? No, it will fix when I do this. Bam. Bam. Still not completely fixed. It will be fixed here soon. What else is there? Can you make a second series on the snapshots? I do like the snapshot reviews every now and then. The latest snapshot really didn't have anything I wanted to talk about. Basically, iron golem farms and gold farms are pretty much busted in terms of like being automatic. Look at that. See? Fixed. But, you know, there's a kind of a simple fix. You just have to kill them manually or with TNT. But I usually upload this series to the snapshot before it actually gets like released, like full-blown Minecraft release. And so yeah, this I don't know when. Usually it's right around the pre-release is when I update this series. But I'm probably not going to do a separate series just for the snapshot. Some questions: Sprite or 7-Up? Oh, or Sierra Mist? Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I feel like Sprite and 7-Up are for like when you're sick, and Sierra Mist is for when you're not sick. Even though they all like taste the same exact thing, pretty much. I don't know. That's a hard question. The Last of Us multiplayer gameplay. Raises eyebrows, nudges shoulder. Oh, so you want that. I've never even played The Last of Us. I don't even know what it's about. Is that like a zombie game? I'm not interested in zombie games. Too many zombie games. Too many people play zombie games. Lastly, PS3 or Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One. If you've watched the content on my channel, you will know that I am not like, oh yeah, Xbox 360 or PS3. I am all about the Nintendo, man. And I don't know where you've been if you haven't seen that. But it's not to say I hate the other consoles. I don't. I think they all, you know, they have their good uses. And, you know, they're good consoles. I'm not saying that they're terrible consoles. But, you know, I just prefer Nintendo. If I had to pick one for the new generation, Xbox 360 or Xbox One or PS3, I'd probably pick PS3. Before I'd pick Xbox, because I think Xbox 360 was a better device than the PS3. But with all this like Xbox One stuff and like all these weird things with the Xbox One that are just kind of like weird, I think I'd go ahead with the PS4. I think. I don't know though. It's hard for me to say. So, can you make it? I already answered that. Okay. Will you ever invite anyone to your world? I don't know. Like, not this world. Like, I'm not putting this world on like a server or anything. But then some people have said, you know, will you make a snapshot, or not a snapshot, like a world download? I will, like when I get around to it. You know, I always forget, which is terrible. I just forget to do it. And I need to actually do it. So I might try to get a world download up for this episode. You know, it's not hard. It's just a matter of me saying, okay, time to go make a world download. So I might try to get one done for this episode. Oreo, cream or cookie? Definitely the cream. Will you ever play Xbox Minecraft? Probably not. Do you ever play zombie survival games like Resident Evil? Not really. The only zombie game I play is pretty much Minecraft because it has zombies. Do you have any kind of console? Let me just rattle it off. The original Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, the Wii, the Wii U, the PS2. I think we might have an Atari somewhere. Spider-Man 2 on the PS2 is a great game. That's like my favorite game for the PS2. Then I have Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Nintendo DS Lite, the 3DS, Sega Game Gear. I have a lot of stuff. So yeah, I do have consoles. And then thanks for answering. You're welcome. And so that's all the questions. This don't look right. What time are we at? We're at 23 minutes. That's all the questions that I have. Okay, come on now here. Let's get it together. Are you gonna like become infinite water sources, please? I think I have to hold on. Shouldn't that like make it better? Shouldn't that fix the water? I don't know. Yeah, that's really all the Q&A questions that I have. We really didn't do much. I mean, we dug this and made a waterway, but I kind of want to make it a waterway out here and then make like a, I don't know, like a oceanside resort type of place. You guys keep saying making a pool and a hot tub, and so we can put a pool and a hot tub out in this area right out here because we really don't have anything built right here, and so we can just throw something out here like a little, like a diving board out here, and just some other different stuff. Pool, hot tub, beach house, all kinds of stuff. And so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention in this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoyed the Q&A. It's always fun to answer people's questions because people just have questions sometimes. And it helps you guys get to know me a little bit better, and then I ask you guys some questions, and you know, you can respond. You can answer any of the Q&A questions yourself down in the comments below. We can get to know each other more as a community here on the channel. That would be awesome. This is going to bother me. This needs to be different. Okay, here, hold on. This needs to be different. Better. That's better. Okay. Oh, It's all so bad. Like, the Endermen screw up my land so bad. Okay, now we're good. But yeah, you guys can respond to any of the Q&A questions. You know, we can get to know each other a little bit more as a community, like I said. I really don't have anything else for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you want to see more face cam videos or more Q&A, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to check out my other channel, T Game and Tech. I do reviews, vlogs, all kinds of stuff over there. And check out some of the other videos here on this channel as well. Lego Marvel Superheroes, Super Mario 3D World, the mini game stuff, collabs, all that stuff. Make sure you check it out. And make sure to leave this video a like. It always helps support the channel and makes you guys even more awesome than you already are. And so I think that's going to do it for this video. Nothing else to say. I'm rambling on. Water's done. Now I got to make a beach house. And so thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video.